share, subscribe. You are now tuned in to Fighting Words with Bang. I'm in here with my pristine co-host, my sous chef for the day, Greggy Blacklist, man. Y'all might know him as Greg Hackett, but this is the Black Teddy Atlas, man. Know what I'm saying? This is Sunday dinner. It's going down. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what the day is. Y'all know it's all about the. This nigga's a fucking kid, dog. Oh, this dude here, man. This is my guy, man. For real, dog. Hey, but there you go. There you go. He got it. I told myself I was gonna give me a mask for these robberies, man. Hey, hey, man. Hey, man, that boy masked up. Y'all know what that means. That means somebody getting robbed. When the masks come down, somebody getting robbed, man. For real. Hey, man, listen, man. Get y'all. I hope y'all got an empty stomach, cause it's finna go down. My boy Greg over here looking like a ninja, man. We creeping through the night tonight, baby. Man, listen, we got surfing turf today. We got fish, shrimp, crawfish. We got scallops, clams, uh, 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 all types of shellfish and sea life. We got ribeyes. We got tomahawks. We got flank steaks. We got skirt steaks. We got oxtails. It's surf and turf, man. Whatever y'all need, we got it today, and we fit to light this mother lover on fire. Hey, man, it's Sunday dinner, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all pull up, man. Pull up, man. You know what I'm saying? Foreign, I see you, baby. Rashonda, I see you, baby. We got
Hey
lamb
Bang,
chops. We got all that. You know what I'm
hey
saying?
Bang.
Talk to me, man.
I feel like I've been getting robbed for my time.
Hey, we all
Pa-
have.
partially for my money, but more for my time. I need that back, Bang.
Hey, man. Hey, man. How can we get it back? We need to mask up and go see Turkey?
I got an idea.
Talk to me.
I don't, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not even blaming it on Turkey,
Okay.
cause Turkey just the man that's laying out the picture. That's all he doing. He ain't doing nothing else. And if you be honest, right? These fights that we getting, they are acceptable fights. Because when we hear about these fights, the first thing that we think about is entertainment. This is going to be an
Facts.
entertaining fight. When
Facts.
I heard when I heard Barbosa versus Tio, I said, good job.
Right.
When I heard Ryan Rowley, good job. When I heard when I heard Devin Ramirez, good job. I don't know if these niggas got paid before the fight, but I know I'm looking for my time back. So whenever you're ready to get to it, brother, I'm with you, brother.
Hold on.
We
When
ain't
we
gotta
heard,
rush. We ain't
when
gotta
we
rush.
heard, understood. When we heard Canelo versus William Skull, I said, man, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? When I
What?
heard Bacoli versus a Jogba, I say we got us one. I said we got us one when I heard it, right?
Good job.
Hey man, let's start off with the Friday night lights, man. The Friday night fights in the middle of Manhattan, round the corner from Harlem. You
I
feel me?
just I just want to say this. That kid, that Asian kid that turned pro on that card,
I
Su,
didn't see him.
Su, his name's Susami or something like that.
Okay.
Susami. He on steroids. I just wanted to put that out there. He on steroids.
This
And it
on the this
wasn't.
on the Ryan Rowley card.
He was the first fight of the night. Little 126 pounders. Bang. He got the biggest shoulders I ever seen.
Getting Rowleys,
He got the biggest shoulders I ever seen.
and you say
Ain't no
he had
way.
what?
Ain't no way. the biggest shoulders. Ain't no way a 126 pounder supposed to have heavyweight shoulders. It ain't supposed to happen like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, he juicing. He over there. He over there on that issue. He got to be on that issue, man. I got to
Come
check
on.
him out. I ain't seen him. Can he fight?
No. No.
Hey man, I got starting early today, man.
I got a
Starting
kid. I
early,
got a
man.
kid. I got a kid right now that'll beat his ass. I'm talking
At
about
the
beat
gym.
his ass.
Did he win?
Yeah, he pulled it off.
Yeah, I gotta check him out, man. Tsunami, what's his name? Tsunami?
Susami.
Susami. All right. We gotta check him out. We gotta check him out so I can properly give him his proper grade. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, hey man, listen. I watched the T.O. Barboza fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
T.O. looked very, very impressive. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Y'all know I don't like T.O. But one thing I'm not gonna do is hate on what a man can do. That boy got good feet. His counter punching is sharp. That boy was sharp out there against Barboza. I had Barboza winning the fight coming into the fight. I was voting for Barboza. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But Barboza just couldn't figure T.O. out. Every time he get close to him, T.O. will counter him, and then he'll do like a little foot move and come out of the move with another punch. He kept catching him, so it seemed like he was confusing Barboza, and he made
Mm-hmm.
Barboza second guess himself coming in or whatever. So I heard you say he didn't have that second gear like in the second half of the fight to kind of like finish Barboza off because Barboza was there for the taking. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He couldn't do nothing with T.O. But I just think that T.O. is not a one, no. He's a one punch knockout artist, right? Meaning that at 35, he was punching harder than a lot of those dudes, and they couldn't tolerate his power. But at 40, we don't see that. T.O. not finna have you, he not finna hit you with 4, 5 shots and get you buckled and then jump on you. That's not his game. He got to catch you with one good one by surprise. And if
Mm-hmm.
that don't work, he just go back to his little bag of tricks. He ain't got that dog in him. You understand what I'm saying? He try to be too smooth, but he can fight. One thing about T.O., I don't like him, but he can fight. You understand what I'm saying? And I do give him credit for that. Cause I damn so betted against him. Talk to me about that Barboza T.O. fight.
I'm gonna tell you, listen, T.O. once was a one punch knockout artist, but that was at 135 pounds. That's one
Absolutely.
thing. The reason I said he didn't have the second gear was because, first of all, I voted for T.O. to win. I thought he would knock
You
Barboza
did.
out.
You
I
did.
thought he would knock Barboza out, right? The
Right.
reason I said that is because once I really watched Barboza, I realized right then and there, I said, he can't beat T.O. T.O. too sharp, T.O. too skilled, T.O. too athletic, right?
Right.
My thing was about the gear switch was once you realize a guy is not on your level uh physically, athletically, you know what I'm saying, skillfully, he's just not on your level.
Right.
The only thing to do to him is finish him up. Tio hesitated with that part.
Right.
To me, you can't call yourself a world class fighter or a killer or a superstar if you can't finish your food.
Right.
I'm saying that because is it fair to say that coming into this fight, even though Barbosa had an impressive record, he's not top five at 140 pounds?
Right.
So you're supposed to get rid of him.
Facts.
And it showed because the big margin separation in skill sets. You could see Tio was a lot better. Tio just didn't step on the gas, go to the body enough, just press the issue, which I felt like he could. Now, is it fair to say, yeah, he may have felt something in there that we wasn't able to feel because we only watching the fight? That's cool. But the thing is, these guys speak too highly of themselves in their fight game, and they're not showing me nothing.
Right.
I feel like this after watching this whole weekend of boxing, Killer Instinct is a missing art.
Understood.
You feel me?
Understood. Understood. I definitely respect your input on that because without that killer instinct, bro, we get we get nights of fights like we just got. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Playing with your food. This we at the dinner table. One thing we don't do here on a Sunday is play with your food.
No.
If you playing in your plate, your mama gonna slap you behind your head and tell you quit playing with your food and eat. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So I also want to say this. Turkey. Turkey, there's a couple things I need to holler at you about. So I need you to come on over here to the table, wash your hands all the way to the elbows. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I need you to sit at this table. I got a question for you, Turkey. Why on God's green floor was I watching the T.O. fight and I seen a nigga with his shirt off dressed like Tupac holding up the ring cards? Why? What is going on in the middle
What?
of New York City? New York City? Get a rope.
What?
Bro, it was a nigga dressed like he had his shirt off, bandana to the front, holding up the ring card. Bro, I didn't see him walk around the ring, but I seen him when he was getting out the ring. I said, "What? My trigger?" So I rewinded it. I had to play it back. I don't even drink, but I thought I was drunk. So
Right.
I said, "Man, wait a minute. Is this Tupac holding up the ring card? What are we doing?"
So are you telling me, Bang, this was really a special event?
Hey
Is that
man,
what you're telling me?
once you start resurrecting dead people and using them and you replacing the beautiful women holding up the cards, you replace them with a dead nigga with his shirt off. What are we
What?
doing? What are we doing, bro?
Hey, Bang, I'm
Turkey.
lost for words.
Bro, Turkey, bro, stay your ass at this table because this is about you as
What?
well. My nigga Greg Hackett, my Greg said, we can't blame Turkey, but Turkey, sit your ass right here.
I ain't know
I'm
about this,
blaming you.
Bang.
Hey man, listen, man. I'm blaming Turkey for that. I'm also blaming Turkey for these low output fights because it's almost like you told them, hey man, listen, I'm gonna pay you, but I need you to fight. I need you to fight Friday and Saturday. We're gonna put these two cards on Friday and Saturday. It's just a showcase fight for y'all to make it to the next fight. Don't put too much in it. I don't want you getting injured. Just go out there, make sure you win. Don't You ain't gotta go too hard. It's almost a free fight for the public. You feel me? I just
Mm,
need y'all to be ready and safe for these next fights that we got booked
mm.
because it's already on paper. You understand me? So this is what it's seeming like to me. So Turkey, you need to stay at this table for the whole Sunday dinner. You finna eat surf and turf. You eating American food today. We
Mm-hmm.
got something to tell you. So just stand firm and listen and don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. You feel me? Because
Mm-hmm.
we got a bone to pick with you, baby. Yeah, I mean,
I
here,
ain't, hey,
grab you
Bang.
one of them
I
steaks.
just, I'm sorry, and I just want to say this. I was not aware of the character Tupac coming back to life to hold the ring. I wasn't aware of that. I didn't know nothing about that. So I don't want nobody to be looking at me crazy. I ain't
Hey
know
man,
nothing about that.
I seen it in between rounds 1 and 2 of the T.O. and Barboza fight. When the first thing that baffled me was hold on, man. Yana Axel. Hey man, we
Yon
love the
XL.
love. We appreciate you. Oh, Yana
Yeah.
XL.
Yeah.
We love the love. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, listen. Uh the first thing that baffled me about that round was T.O. Senior drunk ass falling in the ring. Niggas, here I come, hold on, here I come, here I
I
come.
did
I say this
I
nigga done
did
got
see that.
started. He back home. You know, he from New York. I don't think T.O. from New York. He from out
Yeah.
there. So he been with his compadres. He done had him a couple and had
Yeah,
him a couple. You feel me? And
I
he
did
just
see
telling
that.
that bitch, I bet his breath smell like whiskey.
Just about. No, I think he a rum. I think he a rum type of fella.
Yeah, yeah, he might be a rum drinker. Whatever it was,
Yeah,
I know he was full. I know he was
yeah,
full. But T.O. beat Barboza very easily, bro. That was like a 12 nothing, 11-1 type of fight. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? I was impressed with T.O.'s capability, his athleticism, the separation that he showed in skills against Barboza. But like you say, he didn't step on the gas. He could have got
yeah.
rid of that boy, or at least put him down. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I don't know. But next, what's okay? So, what's next for To? Let's do it like that. You know what I'm saying? What's next for To?
I think we should do that part after we talk about the card.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. I also, but I will say this: I heard Tiafimo teasing Devin Haney for being the co-main event to Ryan and Roley, like making fun of him. But this is what people don't realize. T.O., you lineal champion at 140 and you opening up the card.
Meathead.
You understand what I'm saying? Like you making fun of Devin, but he's still higher than you on the totem pole. That's crazy
Dummy.
work to me.
But that's how you know when a guy just speaking, just to speak. He only saying
Right.
shit because he got lips. Cause that, like you said, that don't even make sense. And you the opener. And
Right.
hold on. And you from New York.
And you at home. You the only person from New York on the card. You really was the only person from the East Coast on the card. Am I mistaken? Am I tripping? I
You ain't
might not
tripping,
know where
bang.
Barbosa from.
You ain't tripping.
Okay, okay, okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can't be the window calling the mirror glass.
Mm.
You can't be the what they say, don't Gina, don't be the kettle calling the pot the kettle, then the pot in the pot. You feel
Yeah.
me? Yeah,
Real
that's the
shit.
window calling the mirror glass, man. Come on, bro.
Real
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Don't
Yeah,
make no
and
sense.
yeah, and then look, Clip say he was the only champ on the card too. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And
Hold
you
on, let me get
opening up
this
the
right.
show.
Hold on. Let me get this right. We in your hood.
In your hood,
We in your hood. You the only champ,
only champ.
and you opening. That's like that's like that's like holding the door for a third string running back.
Hey,
Yeah,
knowing he's supposed to be packing them bags.
right, right. Fuck going on?
You know what I'm saying? Uh, look. Yappy say T.O. boxes boots ears off. Hey man, we gotta see it. I ain't here to argue with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yafi smoking on that Yafi.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock
Respect.
nobody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I will I will say this, man. Uh T.O. talk like he wanna fight Terrence Crawford, like he wanna fight Shakur. But when I seen people like Najee from Cigar Talk. Shout out to Najee from Cigar Talk. When I see people like Najee and I see people like Bud walk down on Chiafimo, it's all hugs and Hallmark cards. I was just promoting. I don't mess up my eyeliner and my lipstick. Come on, now we
hmm
on camera. I was just promoting. I don't want no trouble. They call
hmm
themselves gorillas, so I was like whichever monkey. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come
hmm
on, bro. You a clown to me, bro. This is why I can't rock with this dude, bro. He can fight his ass off, but I can't rock with him. He has no character, bro.
He remind me of a dirty cowboy. He make a deal with you. Then as soon as you turn your back, he shoot you in your back. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So that nigga say when was T.O. ducking the smoke? Man, listen, man. I seen him duck Devin at 35.
I seen him. Fuck all that. I seen Bud Telly. Is you gonna say what you just said to me on camera, or your arm? I had to choke the shit out you. He told him that to his face.
I seen it. And he was all, no, 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 let's spar. Let's spar. Let's spar. Oh, you want to spar now, huh? Oh, you want
Yeah,
to spar, huh? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 Nate. Never. Get your faggot. Nah, let me stop. Get your mark ass up out of here, man. All
Mm-hmm.
right, man. Moving along, man. Moving along. We got Devin versus Ramirez. Ramirez. Talk to me.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, bro.
Here we go. Da, 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 da. And we're off. Fucking
To the races, man.
Haney's in first. Hey, I ain't seen. Hey, I ain't seen feet like that. It was a movie. It was a movie back in the day called Beach Street. I ain't seen feet like that since Crazy Legs.
Hey, hey, and breaking with turbo.
Yeah, Ozone and Turbo. Real shit, bang. Hey, listen, man. Dig this, man. I'm gonna tell you like I told my man Mill, right? When you go through what he went through in the fight with Devin, I mean, in the fight with Ryan Garcia, right?
Right,
And you take a year off, I can't tell a man how to think, but on my mind would be I gotta be more impressive than ever. I gotta
right,
I gotta not only put on a show, but I gotta let motherfuckers know the next one play with me gonna damn near die. You
right,
understand? He he was in great shape. He was in ultra shape.
right,
He was very sharp, but he wasn't giving me nothing to talk about.
right,
When you circle the ring 40 something times, 50 something times in a round, and you hit the guy maybe two times, what are we talk? Are we talking about boxing now? Is can like,
right,
what can I really say? Now you got the win fair, but now you took away from the feeling of wanting to see you fight anybody else. I don't even I don't really care. If somebody say, well, we got Devin Haney versus Tio. Okay.
so.
because because what you just gave me was I don't care what happens. I don't care about the fans. I don't care about how I look as long as I get the win. A guy like that, and listen, I like Devin Haney. He got all the skills in the world. I like
Right,
him. But when I see that, I don't want to watch you fight again, champ.
I can dig it. I
I
can
don't want
dig
to
it.
see it. Listen, tell me something that Jose Ramirez was doing that he never seen before.
No union, nothing.
So why was it so hard to stop and pop? Let your fucking hands go. I was just taken away by how he fought the whole fight like that. I thought maybe, all right, 4 or 5 rounds of that, maybe. He
Right.
fought the whole fight like that. And it made me think, damn, did him and Jose Ramirez spar before and he felt something he didn't like from Jose Ramirez? Maybe. Or was it that his body was in Times Square, but his mind was at the Barclay? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this was the effects of the Ryan Garcia fight or this was just the new game plan. I don't know. But I don't like it. I don't like it, man.
Yeah, I didn't like it
I don't
either.
like it.
Um, um, hold on. Yeah, now I didn't like it either. But I will say this. I will say this. Uh, Devin might be a little shell shocked.
Mhm.
Um, he might was just rocking. He might have just been like, knocking the cobwebs off. You know, I wish I could have seen him like really get hit to see his reaction and his behavior after like getting hit. He was a little bit too smooth for Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? He all he had to do was just throw a few more punches, bro. I didn't like it, but I mean, he secured the win. He wanted to make sure he made it to that Ryan fight, bro.
But look, no, not to cut you off, bang.
I hear you.
Not to cut you off. You my guy.
Right,
I understand what you're saying about the mental, right? But
right,
you did all that, and then look what happened afterwards. You went in there, you went in there, you went in there thinking about the possibilities of your next fight.
Right.
And look what happened to the next fight.
Huh. Hey man. Hey man. What they say? Sometimes that's just the way that the cookie crumbles, man. You
and
feel me?
and you know what? Another thing too, Bang, knocking the cobwebs off, that's even too good. Because when you knock the cobwebs off, you still gotta let your hands go.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think he was just trying out his new shoes.
Well, them hoes
I
had
think,
mustard on them, didn't they? Didn't they have to like twist
huh?
them up or some shit like that?
Yeah, it was just the strap kept coming to loose. So I think he
Right.
was just trying out the new shoes or some shit. That's how I felt. That's how I felt.
Hey,
Now,
hey
can I say
man.
this? Now, can I say this last part?
Talk to me.
Z-
Talk to me.
My man Zah Pacino just said, Bill always teaches Dev to box and play it safe. He just played it too safe. If that was true, he would have never got caught with that hook from Ryan.
Eh,
I ain't buying that neither. I ain't buying that playing it safe shit neither. Because if he was playing it safe in that fight, that would have never happened.
understood, understood, understood. He probably got a little bit too arrogant in that Ryan fight. You know what I'm saying? For me, I feel like Devin don't show patterns of this. This not a pattern yet. So I'm not counting them out so soon right now because I haven't seen a pattern of this. I've seen Devin fight like 5 different ways. You feel me? This is the first time I've seen him fight like this. So if this becomes a habit, like the next fight, if I see the same thing in the next fight, I'm off the ship. I'm off the ship. I'm off the ship. I'm off the ship because I definitely respect his game. I respect what he did. I respect what he doing as far as like the way he came in the game. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But like I say, it ain't been a repeat pattern. So for right now, I'm not giving them a pass, but I'm giving them a pass. I need to
I
see. I need to
understand.
see. I need to see one more fight. If I see one more fight and he get the shucking and jiving like he doing, then all right, then Devin, hey man, head on the chopping block. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We gonna have Devin. We gonna separate his nose, his that big ass nose. We're gonna separate that. We're gonna sever that from the head. We're gonna set that to the side, and we're gonna chop his head off after that. You
Hey
understand me?
Bang,
So
hey Bang, you better than me because right now he just moved up on the Rico case. He looking like number one or two.
you ready to go
I'm
raid the crib? You ready
I'm
to
putting
raid his crib?
cases. I'm putting cases on all these niggas. Hey Bang, I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers. These niggas gonna be swimming in Pelican Bay when I get done with them.
You gonna do this
Fuck
to me?
that. Yeah,
You gonna do this to me?
yeah.
I paid all this money and you gonna do this to me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Come
sir.
on, ain't it? Nah,
Yeah.
I'm heavily critical on his performance. But like I say, it was just one time. Every performance, if you having 20, 30, 40 fights, they not all gonna be pleasing. You know what I'm saying? So this one time, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
let him make it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm
Mm-hmm.
not letting him make it, I'm just letting you know I didn't like what he did, but I'm still on the Haney train. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Respectfully. You know what I mean? So
No, don't
I
listen.
ain't
Listen. Don't think I don't want nobody, and I know you don't think this, but I don't want nobody to think that all of a sudden I'm against this kid and I want him to lose. It's not that. It's not
right,
that. I'm just your old head that's gonna tell it how he seen it. I'm just
right,
that guy. I'm not the I'm not the old head that be with you every day. I'm the old head that you come see when you want to hear the real shit.
right.
That right there, he's not chips, but that performance was chip
Was
material.
chippy. He was
It
looking
was
real
it
chippy.
was it was potatoes. I'm gonna just say he was potatoes before the chips. You know, before we get to the cutting board and before we get in the throwing him in the oven and baking him, he was just potatoes. That performance was potatoes. A
Hey,
plain potato,
was it red potatoes or the big baked potatoes?
old school bake.
Oh yeah, 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 the big boys, like the big Johns.
You, hey, you know the red joints. You know the red joints. You could dress them up a little bit, make them do something.
Right, 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 right,
I'm talking
right,
about
right.
just the plain big guys.
I can dig it, bro. I can definitely dig it, man. Um, um. All right, so we're gonna save what's next for later, right? Cause we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna run through this card and then we're gonna try to see what's next for all the winners and the losers, right? All
Mm-hmm.
right, so all right, the crescendo for that card is crazy because that was a bullshit fight too, but it saved the card. It gave us something to talk about.
Mm.
Ryan and Rolly Romero.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about it, man. Tell me what you saw through your magnifying glass, man.
The biggest key point that I saw that I appreciated was Rolly Romero switched coaches. He went with Ishmael Salas, old school Cuban coach out of Vegas right now. He got his own gym, he got his own camp, he got a he got co-trainers and shit like that. He got a hell of a team. Rolly really went there and studied. I can tell because Rolly was very composed and he believed in his game plan.
Right,
The number one thing that the world finally understands and knows about Ryan Garcia, he definitely want to hit you with that hook.
right,
Rolly, Rolly was not leaving that shit open.
right,
Rolly put a motherfucking vacuum. What's the vacuum suck joint? He put that on there, and he kept that motherfucker to his head, and he was very active with that left hand. He was showing me the
right,
stab to the body. He was giving me feints. He was jabbing Ryan Garcia lead hand. He was turning that hook. He was turning that left uppercut. He was doing everything with that motherfucking left hand. He was doubling that hook. And one thing I understood too, Ryan had a lot of respect for Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to jump right in there with Rolly. He wasn't trying to go crazy with Rolly. The one time he got cute, he found out early that that ain't what we doing tonight. And Rolly sat his ass down. But what I appreciated about Ryan, he did get up and let Rolly know, like, no, I'm still here. You ain't gonna just knock me out. I'm here. But that he was he was bitching. He was bitching for the entire fight. After after that round was over, that motherfucker was on point all night, and he ain't want to make a move without Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Knowing about it. You know what I'm saying? He had to check. He had to check in. Let's say that he had to check in. If he wanted to do anything with Rolly, he had to check in with Rolly. You understand? He had to call Rolly first. Rolly owned him Friday night. Rolly
he
owned
did.
him Friday night. He did everything that he wanted to do but knock him out. And it was a good performance on Rolly's behalf, but it was a shit performance, chips performance by Ryan Garcia. Mm-mm. Big bag of chips.
Big bag of chips, the party size. Now, don't forget the kind you pour in the bowl and let everybody just have at it. You know what I'm
They used to
saying?
be back in the day. They used to be 99 cents. You can get the big party bag back in the day.
Right,
Now they
right,
like
right.
now they like $5. But
Yeah,
you know
five,
what I'm
six
saying?
dollars. Yeah,
Yeah, but
absolutely, absolutely. Hey, man, listen, man. One thing that really came to life for me in that fight is that Ryan's right hand is chips. I'm
mm,
talking about big chips, like
mm,
like. You ever seen a tostada? Oh, I think it's
yeah,
called a tostada. That's the
I know what
big
you're talking
flat
about.
corn.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a big chip. You feel me?
yeah. A big ass, would you say a big ass tostada?
Big ass tostada, man. You know what I'm saying? Vet 30, Rolly the new people's champ. Absolutely. So here's the thing. And we love the love. I appreciate that. So listen, man.
Indeed.
Ryan went out there looking flat, juiceless. Now we understanding, hey man, we seen how he looked against Tank and we seen how he looked against Rolly. He was juiceless. When you put them stipulations on Ryan, you
Mm-hmm.
ain't see that. And he wasn't amped up against Rolly. He didn't talk no shit to Rolly. It was all respect, even in the press conferences. He said a few jokes or whatever, but you ain't hear all that. I'm strong and raw and all that hoorahing and woofing. You feel me? It was missing. It was missing. Nick Northington. Hey man, we love the love. Ryan fought like Devin in a way too timid. Remember what I said as telling you, bang. I felt like they both was fighting too cautious, so they won't fuck the rematch up. That's what I felt like. That's what I felt like. They were trying to make sure that they made it to the rematch. But here's the thing: I saw Ryan out there. Once that left hook got taken away from him, and then the crazy part is Rolly was holding the left hand. He kind of like he kept it out of position. He kept his fist on that left hand, moving him out the way. Rolly got a better left hook than Ryan.
Real shit. Real shit.
Rolly left hook might be more dangerous than Ryan's, bro. For real. So Rolly went out there nonchalantly, like, man, I'm finna kill this young man. I've been killing him since we was kids. You
Since we
feel
was
me? I've been
babies.
punching on
Yep.
Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's why he was so comfortable and Ryan was so uncomfortable. He looked flat, a little flabby, not really, you know what I'm saying? We don't do the body comparisons and all that, but in this sense right here, bro, that boy wasn't looking too. And I know, and a lot of people say Ryan was bullshitting in training camp and all. Derrick James not gonna let you do that. He not gonna let you have a full camp of nothing. You feel
Yep.
me? So I will say this though. The jab, you can tell Derrick James been helping them work on his jab. Ryan, if I'm telling you, bro, if Ryan can master his jab by throwing it, because somebody said Rolly neutralized the left hand completely. But here's the thing: if you was an A-lister, you'll know how to throw that jab in variations to the body, bagging up, coming forward, kind of like a
Fainting.
shovel. Yeah, you feel me? Like I seen a video with you a little while ago. You say, what you say? In in trouble. You was bagging out, throwing the jab, and you was showing them how to throw it going forward. You was like, in trouble, out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember that.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
a jab ain't just a jab. It ain't just
Mm-hmm.
a jab. You can use it for a measuring stick. You can use it with power. You can use it to set other things up. You can use it to blind somebody. You can throw it from a different angle. You know what I'm saying? An up jab. You know what I'm saying? It's different ways to throw it. And he can throw a jab, like a good basic jab, but he don't have no IQ, bro. Ryan ain't got no feet. He ain't got no head movement. He ain't got no defense. This is defense. Pulling back like this here. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no deep. Ryan is just a good left hook, bro.
I'm gonna say something, Bang. I think
Uh-huh.
Ryan, over his career as an amateur as well, he's always had advantages. He's
Height.
always had advantages because when he don't have the advantage, like you say, he become clueless. He don't know what to do.
Right. Right. They go out the window. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? He always got the height over his opponents. He always got the speed over his opponents. That left hook, bro, I still don't take nothing away from that left hook. I still think that he got one of the most unique left hooks I ever seen. You understand what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? But if he can utilize if he can utilize the other punches that are on the list of a boxer, uppercuts, right hooks, left hooks. If he can utilize that shit with other shit, he'll be dangerous. Even
Right.
as a flat-footed fighter, you can be very successful as a flat-footed fighter, bro. You can. You feel me? But
Right.
but he abandoned that jab, which he popped Rolly with a few times in the first and second round. You feel me? And he just totally abandoned it. You feel me? And he didn't. I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing bad about Derrick James because I heard Derrick James give that man perfect instructions in that corner, bro. And what you say be wrong with these fighters, they don't listen.
Nope.
They don't listen. When Ryan got dropped, his pride went with it. So he was never. He was never, my bad. He was never back in the fight. He stayed in the arena. He stayed on social media. He thought about the memes. He thought about all the boos and all that. Bro, they sucked Ryan's dick the whole card. Before that fight, I'm hearing this commentary. Man, if y'all don't like this fight with Devin, wait till the next fight. Ryan's gonna turn it up. Maybe Devin shell shock from Ryan. Maybe this, maybe that. Ryan. And he get
They
out
was
there
terrible.
and lay the egg.
They was terrible. The
Come
com
on, bro.
the commentators was terrible too. And Jim Lampley was trying to stay out of it, but he couldn't help himself. He didn't know what to say. They was siding with Ryan before he got in the ring so much. He started siding with him, man, a little bit. And then he had to call it how he seen it. But them niggas, man, they was terrible, man. They was
Terrible,
terrible.
bro. Terrible. They was terrible for the Canelo card too, but we gonna get that too. But yeah, man, all that extra like man, bro, it was pitiful to me, bro. It was preposterous. It was pathetic. It was,
Mm,
hey, man, it was too much. You know what I'm saying? I gotta call fights. Like I gotta be honest with what I'm looking at, bro. I
right,
can't be so pro such and such that I don't see nothing good that the other fighter is doing, bro. You can't call fights like that, bro, or you need to
right,
find another profession. You
right.
understand me? Uh, um, but yeah,
But
so
but we
okay,
gotta
so
but we gotta understand this is what the networks are paying them to do.
that's trash though, bro.
It is. It is, but that's why they do the shit so effortlessly because they the ones getting paid to go ahead and read the script. It's just like a movie. You might not
Right,
want to say that. You know how sometimes, and I ain't talking about going crazy like with a role, but I'm talking about like, you know how sometimes in a movie they say something, you be like, he could have said something way different than that.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like motherfucker be like, get your ass out the way, you jive turkey. Instead of saying that, they be like, yo, can I just say it this way? But they kind of got like a script where they want you to talk
right,
about these things. They want you to highlight certain things. And that
right,
shit is bullshit, man.
right. It ain't authentic, bro. You know what
Not
I'm
at all.
saying? We need authenticity, man.
We need it bad.
We need it, bro. But man, one time for Rolly, bro. This is what I was telling Clip on the phone yesterday. I say, man, bro, they say Rolly ain't start talking until he was like 7 years old.
Yeah.
Bless you. They say Rolly ain't start talking until he was about 7 years old. Uh,
Yeah.
bless you, boy. So, and he's supposed to be
Thank you.
like, he's supposed to be like kind of like on the spectrum of autism, right?
Yeah. But I don't believe that shit.
That nigga say, yeah. Hey, but look, I just feel like, bro, God got something in store for that boy, bro. I don't know how many spiritual people on this panel, bro, but I feel like God got something special for that boy, bro, because everything he getting right now, it really wasn't in the books for him. This man keep getting plate after plate after plate, bro. He got the Tank fight. He got the Ryan Garcia fight. He got the Pitbull fight. Like, he keep getting on the big stage, and I feel like he can handle it. He's good. You know what I mean?
I want to say this, Bang. You absolutely
Uh-huh.
right. You absolutely right. And you know why they keep giving it to him? Because he really is probably more entertaining than all the guys we talking about.
Right,
If you really add it up, because
right,
he'll fight anybody, he'll fight
right,
anybody. His shit talk is top tier. He funny, and
right,
he a comedian. He a comedian because of the way he talk.
right.
And when he fight, he's gonna definitely try to knock you the fuck out. He's gonna try.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
ain't say he gonna get the knockout, but he gonna definitely try. And he gonna take the fights. These guys don't
Absolutely.
want to fight nobody.
Bro, he naturally took this fight with all bad stipulations. They say they didn't have a he say they didn't have a room for him. He say there was a whole bunch of stuff, bro.
What, the warm up?
Yeah, bro. Well, and then they say the hotel was so far away from where they was fighting at, they had to warm up in the room and then get to the venue, get in the car, and drive to the ring, and then get in the ring. Like, so now by that time you kind of cold. You feel me? So
Yeah.
so so they say it was just it wasn't really a good situation in New York, but Rolly say that they had everything stacked against him to go out there and lose, bro. And he went out there and fucked up everybody money except mine. Except mine, cause I damn sure put that bread on that boy.
And nigga,
I
that nigga
damn
Bang
sure put
said,
that money on that boy.
that nigga Bang said 20, 40, 60. Hold on. Let me count it again. That nigga Bang. That nigga Bang said, hold on, let me count it again. Make sure it's
So
right. Hey, I get that. Hey, I get that from my grandma. Make sure it's right.
them pickles, man. Them pickles get slippery. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. Man, I can bet any kind of money that Ryan is about to leave Derrick James. I bet any
mm,
kind of money, bro. He finna leave Derrick James, bro. I
they
love
gotta
you.
they gotta put the blame somewhere.
Yeah, they got to put the blame somewhere, bro. Everybody gonna get the blame except for Ryan.
Yeah,
And it's like, bro, it's just, I ain't gonna lie, it was satisfying to me because I keep hearing that Ostarine don't do nothing for you.
yeah.
But we seen that Ostarine does everything for you. We seen Povetkin pop dirty with Ostarine since it's supposed to be a fat burner. We seen a heavyweight like Povetkin pop dirty like 3 times for Ostarine, and they had to cancel the fight. So even against Wilder, that's why Wilder never got a chance to fight him because he popped dirty. So
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing: how come it's good enough for a suspension and labeled as a PED when people like that do it, but when Ryan do it, it ain't got nothing to do with his victory?
It's the
It's
money.
crazy work to me, bro. It's just it's crazy to me, bro. And
The f-
I really don't get it or understand it, bro. You know what I'm
they,
saying?
they
So
they they what they do is they make extra room for the favorites.
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Man, I heard Ryan Garcia name 97 times before he fought, bro. That was crazy work, bro. Hold on, Mr. Alashik. Brandon Alashik, man, we got some A5 Wagyu steaks for you, boy. The big boys, the tomahawk. We got them big 3-inch cuts for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? That boy say, "What's good, family? Horrible fights this weekend. But have a question. You said Ryan wasn't listening. Was it that he wasn't listening, or is it that he was, or is it that he just doesn't understand how to accomplish the task he is asked to do in between rounds? Hey man,
Mm,
when you're one type of way, when you only fight one type of way, that could be the situation, bro. That could be the situation, bro. He's not an executor.
I think he wasn't listening
You think he wasn't listening?
because one thing, if we look past all the instructions, it was one thing that Derrick James says. Derrick James said, "Do anything, give me something, look for it,
Right,
look
right,
for something." At
right.
that, if a coach says something like that, that means he's pleading with you. He just asking for anything. Just give me something.
Hey man, you kind of asking for a lot from a juiceless fighter, bro. You asking
That's what
for a lot, bro. You know what
that's
I'm
what was
saying?
missing.
Hey,
That's
Mike
what was
Will say,
missing.
Mike Will say it's everything, all of it. He didn't listen and he couldn't execute, bro. His pride was shot to shit. His
Mm,
pride was shot to shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when that left hand got neutralized, do something with the right.
mm-hmm,
But if your right is chips, it's gonna crumble. Chips break
mm-hmm,
easy. You know what I'm saying? That boy
mm-hmm,
right hand is chips, bro. I need to see how he signed autographs because he might be left-handed. You know what I'm saying? And fighting in the southpaw stand, I mean in the orthodox stance. But that boy is, bro. Ryan is. I've been done with Ryan since the build up for the Devin fight. All that nigger and all that talk there, bro. Like he been out of there with me. So
mm-hmm.
if he would have did good, I would have said he did good. just like with Tio. I don't like. I have no respect for Tio whatsoever as a person, but he can fight. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? He can definitely fight. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be on no. I ain't gonna be no hater. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, nah, man, Ryan out of there with me, bro. I can't rock with him.
What's next? What's next for these guys?
All right, for Tio, what we doing is he staying at 40 or is he going to 47?
He keep tickling with the fact that he want to go to 47. I say go up to 47 and fight Dev.
Okay, I like that. If he stay at 40, fight Gary Antoine. That's a good fight. What, hey, man, explain the look on your face, bro. Explain the look on your face,
Hey
bro.
bang, you are. Hey bang, you from where I'm from? You know what that shit mean?
Child, please.
Man, go ahead with the
Okay.
bullshit.
Hey, man, listen. He the lineal champion at 40. Gary Antoine Russell is a champion at 40. You feel me? If you really bought that action and you really bought knocking these monkeys off, you know what I'm saying? Since we all
Man,
monkey, go get him.
man, what angry man say? Man, sit your ass down.
Man, sit your ass down. Nigga say, over there looking like Richard Roundtree.
Real shit. Man, sit your ass down.
He down as hell.
Fucking nut.
Listen, man. I think the the fight for me for T.O. at 140 is to unify with Gary Antoine, right?
Okay.
Um um at 47, fighting Devin is a good fight as well because I saw, and I'm pretty sure everybody else on this panel saw, T.O. totally disregard Devin as if he wasn't even there. When T.O.
Mm.
was running around screaming undisputed, undisputed, and he wasn't, he didn't want no smoke with Devin, bro. He ducked Devin and went and fought George Cambosos and got his ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
See, this the thing
Yep.
about T.O. This is why I can never put money on T.O. Even if he's slated to win. I can't trust him, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't trust the man, bro. The man is
Yeah.
is he's untrustworthy, bro. I can't do it, bro. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I
Uh
agree.
uh Alphabet Boxing said T.O. too small for 47, but he not too small for Devin. He can move, he can pull a Danny Garcia, move up to 54 and fight 47 pounders at 54. You know what I'm saying? Like don't go chasing them big juggernauts up there. But you can still keep it at that weight class, but keep it in your range. We'll
Well,
respect it.
if we be fair, Dev got his own weight class, 144.
Right, because he still ain't solid. He still ain't fought a solid fight at 47. You know what I'm saying? I don't think none of them fights was a solid 47, was they?
No.
But they was all campaigning for a welterweight fight, though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Interesting.
man. Uh, yeah, T.O. versus Devin. You know what somebody said last night on my live?
Talk to me.
Rolly versus Black Carb at 147, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, that's a hell of a bro. We gonna need the old Rolly back for the build up, just for the
Yeah.
build up, bro. The
Yeah.
build up gonna be more entertaining than the fight, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm with that.
telling you, bro.
I'm with
Hell
that
yeah,
fight.
bro. Hell yeah, bro. I'm seeing Rolly versus Brian Norman Jr. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure he'll take that fight.
Of course he
Brian
will.
Norman, that is,
Because Brian Norman ain't gonna fight Boots. Let's be real.
at all. It seemed like it seemed like Mario Barrios and Brian Norman don't even want to fight each other.
Yeah, Mario Barrios, they talking about he fighting Pacquiao.
Man, bro, I want to see that shit.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah. You
say.
still stay. They say, yeah, yeah, yeah. You still live with your mama. I don't want to hear that shit.
Fuck, man.
Hey, man, listen, man. Um, I don't know what Brian Norman's finna do, but he gonna have to do something fast because he been talking spicy on Twitter, talking about this his division and whoop de
Yeah,
whoop and come on,
yeah.
bro, you got to prove that, bro.
But I mean, of course you gonna feel that way if you got a belt and you ain't fighting nobody. You still jumping over the man that you supposed to rumble. You still skip. I ain't saying jumping over, but you skipping. You skipping
Right,
around him. You acting
right,
like he
right,
ain't there.
right, right, right.
Cut the
It,
shit.
it's easy to call somebody out when you got a fight signed already.
Right.
That's
And
easy
then you
work.
can and then you can use that as an excuse.
Right, right. You lucky I got this fight going on. You lucky I'm finna go to Japan. You lucky, you lucky, you lucky. Man, shut up.
And the whole time his dad was yelling out, send a contract. They already knew they was going to run to Japan.
Hey, what you think? Okay, so somebody said Romero versus Conor Ben, but look, what about Tio versus Conor Ben?
I love that fight.
That's a good
I,
fight, bro.
I love that fight. I love that fight.
Cause
I
Conor
ain't going
Ben gonna fight the perfect fight for Tio as far as like coming forward, trying to hurry up and get you out of there. That's gonna play into Tio hands, but it also
yeah.
could get him knocked out because we seen George Cambosos ain't really no puncher like that. We seen Tio go down in that George Cambosos fight. We seen him
Yeah.
get dropped. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that fight. Nick Northington say who y'all got out of Barrios and Devin. I got Devin. I ain't gonna lie. I got Devin. If we can get the old Devin, I got Devin over Barrios, bro.
Actually a great fight. You know what I mean? Matchup wise, skill
Right.
wise, and all of that. That's it.
Yeah.
Height wise
Height.
and
That's what
all
I'm
of
about
that.
to say. Height. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a great fight. I'll take
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too.
I
I'll
like
take that.
that.
But Dev gonna have to get in the contract. You gonna have to get some extra stipulations in the contract that
Hey
he
man,
gonna have
we
to
need
let
at
us.
least 60 punches around. At
Yeah, at
least
least
60 around.
yeah, at least 60. You gotta give me something, baby. Cause I ain't
Straight
getting
up,
nothing.
bro.
You
All right,
leaving me
so
high.
okay, so now go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just saying you leaving me high and dry.
Right, 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 right. Um, um, what about what's next for Barboza?
For Barboza, you can go ahead and match him up with Barboza was at 40. I say all right, since Puello went to the fight with Subriel, give Barboza, give him to Antoine Russell.
I like that, but he a loser though.
I don't care. Shit, nobody else care. You know what I'm
Nigga say,
saying?
I don't care.
You gotta feed
Nah,
my
for
dog.
real,
Let
for real.
my dog Antoine Russell eat.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
Fuck it.
Um, um. All right. So what's next for Devin? We said
Uh,
that, right?
I
Like
said
we
Devin
thinking
Tio.
Devin T.O. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. At
That's the fight.
47. At
At
47.
44.
Right, because that way, you think T.O. can still put that belt up for 40 against
Nah,
Ryan? I mean, against Devin at 44?
oh no. If they fight for the belt, it got to be at 40. But the thing is, Dev can still make 40.
Yeah, he should be able to. He should be able to. Um, what about
I think
what
he
about
I think
Rosa?
he was I think he was only trying out 44 because Ryan was so effective coming in at 43. So I think Dev was just trying that out just to, you know what I'm saying, just to see like, all right, was it the weight that made a difference?
Right, right, right.
You
So
know what I'm saying?
If Devin move up and fight Ryan at 40, if Devin move up and fight Ryan at 47, you think he should drop the belt?
Devin move up, fight Ryan at 47.
Cause the fight is next. They still having that fight.
Well, that's just well, we already know what it is, just a money grab.
Right, right, right. So no belt on the line.
Yeah, we can't even get too technical about that fight because you know what it is. It's a money grab.
Right,
It
right,
ain't
right,
about
right,
that
right.
fight ain't about nothing else. The only thing though, they need something to sauce it because them performances ain't helping. So they gonna need
Absolutely.
something. They gonna need something to sauce that shit. Ain't no sauce on that shit right now.
I think Ryan is gonna be really quiet in that promotion when
Yeah,
for that build up because I'm telling you, bro, he don't got the same confidence in himself no more, bro. You got dropped by what everybody considers a C level fighter.
right, right,
You got you lost like fucking 12-0, 11-1, some shit like that against
right,
a C level fighter, what everybody consider Rolly to be. You
right,
feel me? Um, um, I mean, Devin ain't look great, but he won. At least
yeah,
he won against a better opponent than what you had in everybody's eyes. You know what I'm
right,
saying? If you want to write this shit down on paper, Ramirez is a better fighter than Rolly.
right,
You
right,
understand
right,
me?
right.
So
Ramirez never been stopped.
you see what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
Ryan and Rolly been stopped before. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
Shit, man. Hey, man, we got to make all this make sense, bro. We got to
Yeah.
make it all make sense, bro.
Yeah,
You know.
I
So
mean, listen, these is guys that stuck at a crossroads, and either way, they got to make something happen. The only winner this weekend to me was Rolly Romero.
absolutely. So
Well, as
look,
far as that card,
Clip say Devin don't have a belt. What happened to Devin belt
oh, I don't know. I think they stripped him.
after the Ryan fight?
Yeah, some shit, some weird shit. I don't know what they did.
That's kind of weird because it got turned over. I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought he was still champion. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
At 140. For yeah, I thought he was champion.
yeah,
Oh, okay. He say Puello got that. He got that belt.
yeah.
Okay, he got Dev belt. Okay. Bring me up to speed. Maybe I knew it and I forgot about it. But
Right.
yeah, man. All right, so let's move on to Saturday night.
Yes, sir.
Saturday night. First of all, I will say this. Badu Jack, we love you. We definitely respect you. But that fight was full of action and nobody watched it, bro. That
Mm.
fight was boring to me. I'm doing a watch party and just start chopping it up with the crowd during the Badu Jack fight. That shit was hey, that nigga Clip say, is anybody keeping up with the Badu Jack fight? We was like, no. that
Real
nigga
shit.
say, what's happening with the Badu Jack fight? Like, I don't know.
The only fight I missed was Bacoli and Effie Ajaba, but I actually did watch Badu Jack. I actually watched it.
That's crazy. But listen, you gotta be kidding me. You didn't see FA and Bacoli.
That's the only one I ain't watch.
Bruh.
I ain't gonna lie to
Bruh.
you.
I put my money on Bacoli. I said that fight wasn't gonna go past 4 rounds. I
Yeah,
put my money on Bacoli.
yeah.
I really need you to go back and watch that fight, bro, so you can tell me through your magnifying glass, because my glasses can only see so much. But when you
Okay,
put that magnifying glass on, you can break it down better for me. Hey,
okay.
man, I seen a totally different Fa Ajagba, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Fa
But but
box.
but bang, let me explain that real quick.
All right.
I could give you an answer to that right away
Okay.
without even seeing it. Remember how I said when two white bulls fight, the passion, the passion
Right.
that be in. So you get two Africans, it's a lot of pride inside. You feel me? It's a
Right.
lot of pride involved in that fight. So Effie Ajaba knew he was gonna have to step it up for Bacoli. One, because Bacoli dangerous. Two, because you can't go back to the motherland and you from
He
where you
from
from? Ghana?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. And my
Right.
man from the Congo, you ain't
Right.
allowed to lose to a motherfucker from the Congo. In the
Yeah, from the
Congo, you
Congolese.
yeah, in the Congo, you ain't allowed to lose to the motherfucking Nigerians. So
Right.
it was something like that.
I can dig it. I can dig it. See, the thing is, this the thing though. They both fought a cautious fight. This is one thing I can say about Bacoli. Bacoli, you need to get in shape, boy. He started gassing because he felt like he had to chase a Jogba. A Jogba used his legs, bro. I never seen a Jogba use his legs before. He wasn't giving them nothing to. He wasn't giving them nothing to do. And Bacoli had him hurt a couple times. You can tell Bacoli was a stronger fighter, but
Yeah.
Bacoli got rocked a couple times in that fight. You know, they called it a draw. I felt like a Jogba got robbed blind, bro. I felt like a
Mm,
Jogba won at least 9 to 10 rounds, bro. No, it was a
mm.
10 round fight, so I felt like he won at least in between 7 and 9 rounds.
So what you telling me is they was looking for a knockout in that fight.
They was. If you would have looked at the odds, they didn't have no faith in that fight going past 6 rounds, 7 rounds, I think. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be ending in like in like the 4th round. That's what I had my money on.
Yeah.
Nobody saw a draw coming in that fight. It was only a
Yeah.
knockout. That was the only option in that fight. Nobody got knocked out. Nobody got dropped. But
Mm.
Coley, you need to get your miles in. Lose a little bit of that gut. And
Yeah.
even if you don't lose the gut, just get your stamina up some type of way because you ain't got to be 6 pack sexy out here.
Yeah.
You just got to
Yeah.
have the win. You
Yeah.
feel me? You just got to have the win.
You gotta look the part.
You got to look the part, bro. Cause I ain't never seen Tyson Fury in shape, but he always in the best shape. You feel me? He a
It's
distance runner.
it's crazy because Tyson Fury shape, even when he is in shape, it ain't gonna look like it.
Not a shape.
He's just a big, he's just a big skinny motherfucker. Big fat,
For
a
real,
fat
bro.
skinny. He one of them fat skinny niggas.
Yeah, he top heavy.
Yup.
He top heavy. You know what I'm saying? So with Bacoli, bro, um, man, you gotta show me something, baby. We
Yeah.
got we got to see something for real. You need to get in shape. Fa Ajagba looked impressive. I like what he did. I felt like he fought the perfect fight to be out there with somebody that can knock his head in the other direction. He fought a great fight as
Yeah.
far as like moving. He did a little running, but he was punching. You feel me? He was
Hmm.
throwing punches. But he made sure he didn't stay in front of Bacoli until like maybe like the 9th round. It was a 10 round fight, and that's when he kind
Hmm.
of started like slowing down a little bit. But he was already up. All he had to do was not get knocked out. But
Yeah.
yeah. But I think it was it was a good fight though. I liked it. You know what I mean? I was impressed by Fa. I thought he was gonna lose, but he won, and they gave it a draw. And then when
Right.
Turkey came after the fights was going on, and they was in the crowd, when Turkey came, you can see Fa. I mean not Fa. You can see Bacoli stand up and shake Turkey hand and touch his heart like this here. I say, yeah, look at him, thanking him for that gift.
Yeah.
That's his boy. You my brother's
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. I gotta take care of my dog.
I gotta take care of my boy. You know what I mean? You my brother's boy. You know what I'm saying? So
Correct. That's
hey
one of his
man,
favorites.
yeah, man. Um, let's see. The Badu Jack fight.
It was it was
I
it
ain't
was
even watch
it
it.
was it was Jaime Munguia.
Jaime, right? Jaime, either Jaime and Bacoli, either Jaime and Saras, or however you say his name,
Hmm.
him or Bacoli and Fa should have been the co-main event. That Badu Jack wasn't a co-main event fight. But I
Yeah.
will say this. Jaime went back and got his get back. He got poor punch selection, too much head hunting. When he wasn't listening to me, because I was coaching Jaime. But
Yeah.
I think it's a language barrier somewhere. He
Yeah.
wasn't really catching on. He
Right.
just kept winging it. And you can see the Eddie Reynoso gem in him
Yeah.
going out there looking for one punch. He'll have them like Sarasa go to the. I hope I'm not killing his name, but Sarasa go to the ropes and Jaime Munguia rush in with headshots. Like,
Yep.
bro, what are you doing, bro? His midsection is wide open. Stop
Yep.
throwing the looping punches. Throw that shit down the middle. You know my motto. When they got
Yep.
them earmuffs on like this here, man, all this is open. He giving you his nose. He giving you his chin, his mouth. He giving you his what this is, the windpipe right here. He giving you the intestines. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So yeah, man. Hey man, just bad punch selection. He listened to me once or twice in the fight, but
But listen, Bang, if Jaime Munguia was a football player, he would be a linebacker.
facts, facts, facts.
So we got to be fair. We can't. He's a born crash out. You know what I'm saying? And he had so much success going in there and just swinging on guys before he
Right,
started understanding he needed a jab. Before he started understanding he should keep his hands up. He got to
right.
react defensively off of offense. He learning all that now. So Reynoso and him, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, but see, this the thing though, bro. I think he did exactly what they was telling him to do. That's the
Mm,
thing. That's they thing over there, bro. One punch knockouts, bro. You wasting punches. Stop throwing all them combos. Just try to set something up so you can hit them with that one good one.
yeah.
It's like it's what they teach over there, bro. They don't really teach strategy, game plans. This is just what from from
I think
from me.
I think my bad, not to cut you off,
Now
but
you good.
I think they just looking for you to slow down. Once you slow down, beat them up. Like they just they believe in their conditioning so much, they believe in their style so much. I think they believe that you gonna slow down and just take over.
Right. They never really prepared for a real boxer, bro, in that camp. They never really prepared for a real boxer. That's why I didn't really like for Frank Sanchez to go over there, because Frank Sanchez is a boxer. You
Mm,
feel me? And they'll take that away from you at that Reynoso gym. It
mm-hmm.
seemed like. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I heard that when Reynoso became Canelo's head trainer, that a lot of the Mexicans didn't like that because they felt like he was gonna ruin his game. You feel
Canelo?
me? Yeah, they felt like Reynoso was gonna ruin Canelo's game.
But I thought Canelo been with him since he was a kid.
No, he went to him. Uh, I think it was early in his career, but I don't think Reynoso raised him. I
Oh,
don't think Reynoso raised him, bro. I
we
could
gotta
be
do
wrong, but
yeah,
this
we
is
gotta
just
do some
something I
research.
heard. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Uh, uh, yeah. I heard that they didn't like that. I heard they didn't like that. I think his daddy was his original trainer. I could be
Mm,
wrong though. Know what I'm saying? Osaya,
yeah.
what's up, baby bubble?
Mm-hmm.
So Munguia got his revenge. He got his get back. Did you see that fight?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay. What you think? What you think about it?
I think Saras is a
Right. I was about to say the same thing. Right.
Rise to me in that fight, you could tell like the difference in strength. And I felt like he was being trying to play it safe. He wasn't really trying to take over. He was just playing it safe, staying sharp. You know what I mean? Make sure he's getting his hands up, but he wasn't trying to do too much. And that part kind of threw me off because you know you can knock this guy out already, or you could hurt him. So why aren't you doing a little bit more? You feel me?
Right. And not to cut you off, but they saying that they've been together his whole career. Uh um Eddie
Yeah.
Reynoso and Canelo. But I think maybe his pops was the main trainer originally,
The
and Eddie
father, yeah.
Reynoso became the main
So
trainer.
So basically, I hear what you're saying is the father was the one, but they didn't believe in the son because he probably wasn't proven.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, but Saras, right? The French dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
Saras. Man, bro. I felt like he was more calm and relaxed than what Jaime Munguia was. But that's Jaime Munguia game though. He a dog. Like he just trying
Yeah.
he trying to come get you. You feel me?
Yeah.
But Jaime tried, I think he worked him out a little bit. Like you like to say, he kind of worked him out. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of like had him like, he had him kind of like freezing up a little bit toward the end of the fight.
Yeah.
But it was a good fight though. That was a good fight. I like that fight. But
for sure.
Jaime took that fight hands down. It wasn't no robbery. I don't remember the score, but it was a
Right,
good fight. It was really a good fight, and I
right.
respected that fight. And I respect what Saras brings to the table. Good boxer, bro. Good
Yeah.
boxer. Picking his shots, picking his punches. You understand what I'm saying? Patient.
I would like to see him in the future.
Absolutely, absolutely. I definitely
Yeah.
respect it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get to the bullshit.
Ah,
First, let's get to the bullshit, but let me go take a piss right quick. Hold on. Talk
hey,
to the crowd.
my man Bang gonna go ahead and do what he gotta do. Take care of his personal situation. What I want you all to do is make sure you hit that like button. Um, the preferred way to donate to this channel is half animal 15. That is on Cash App. I repeat, half animal 15. I'm your co-host this evening, Greg Hackett, and we talking boxing. We talking about this weekend where we don't know what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what happened this weekend. I don't understand what the vibe was. I almost felt like everybody got their checks early. Um, I don't know, man. It was just crazy to watch. I really couldn't understand it because I saw a video earlier by with Oscar De La Hoya, and he was like damn, like you know what I'm saying. He said 11 fights it was. He was like 11 fights and we didn't get no action. Like is this it was no knockouts. Like yeah, that was kind of crazy. I agree with even though I disagree with a lot that he do, I agree with Oscar De La Hoya. This weekend was some bullshit.
Hey, Oscar walked away 0-3 Friday.
Yeah, yeah, that
That
was
was cold
crazy.
business, boy.
But I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think Oscar really had his hopes up high for the first two fights. I think he more so was worried about Ryan, to be
Yeah,
honest.
his money got embarrassed.
And then to be real, after like I think 5 or 6 rounds, they show Oscar the way his posture, the way he was sitting in the chair. It was like, man, I can't wait to get to this shit over so I can get to doing what I do.
My bad, my sinuses acting up. My sinuses acting up, my bad. Oh,
Real shit. Real shit. That's
Oscar Fish Scale De La Hoya, man.
uh-huh.
Straight up, man. All right, so listen, man. Let's get to the money right quick. Canelo versus Skull. Who? William Skull. Who the hell is William Skull?
I don't know. I
Talk to
still,
me.
hey Bang, I still don't know William Skull.
Hey, I will say this though. I will say this. Hey, I rock with William Skull, bro. That's my boy. That's my
I
new
I
boy.
I rock with him for the sake of boxing, but I'm looking at William Skull, right? And I'm looking at the Cuban background, which I could clearly see the angles, the turning southpaw, turning orthodox as you stepping back, the fast jab, the feints, everything. The size. I'm seeing everything I'm seeing is making sense. The only thing is when you gonna try to kick some ass.
Right. Pull that trigger.
he was he was still scoring. He was scoring and he was boxing, but kick a little ass. Now, the reason I'm saying that, because this is a fight you know you're not gonna win unless you kick some ass. When you fighting, listen, man, when you fighting Canelo Alvarez in a 12-round fight, you're down 6 rounds. You
Coming
already
in.
down. Before the first round, you down 6 rounds. So you gotta kick Canelo ass. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Facts.
I like I like William Skull. I think he got a great ability. I think it's a lot to him. But that's just my criticism for that. Now, Canelo, you lazy motherfucker. You let him walk around you all night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you hit them. Canelo was punching on that body a little bit. He was hitting them hips and shit like that, trying to slow him down. But really, Canelo, you let him do all that moving. You could have been
Facts.
slowed him down if you wanted to,
Facts.
because you got that kind of ability.
Facts.
But you didn't want to burn out. And that's what I realized about Canelo. Canelo gonna keep his cool because he don't want to burn out. So I feel like we got robbed out of a good fight simply because William Skull gave too much respect and Canelo ain't feel like working. He ain't feel like working. He just, like you said, he wanted to hit him with one of them Reynoso hooks, and he wanted that boy to react like, like the world was over, and so we can go ahead and get up out of here and get our checks. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wasn't impressed with Canelo and William Skull. I felt like just did what he already know how to do. He didn't take it to the next level.
I can dig it. I can dig it. How, so I saw you last night on my live. You called it a draw, right?
Yeah, in my eyes.
All right. So listen, I called that fight. I watched that fight from the first round to the last round. I gave Canelo one sympathy round.
Wow.
That was like the ninth or the eighth or something like that, between the eighth and the 10th. Bro, listen,
Wow.
bro. William Scud did too much moving, but he damn sure connected on Canelo way more than what Canelo hit him.
Right.
This is one thing that I noticed about Scud that's gonna be a beautiful blueprint for Crawford, bro, when they fight.
Mm-hmm.
Canelo gonna come in and he gonna throw that one punch. Pow!
Mm-hmm.
But when Skull was sitting there ready to engage with Canelo, when Skull had his back to the ropes, he would wait for Canelo to come in with the shot that he knew he was finna throw. It was either gonna be a hook to the top of the head or it was gonna be a hook to the body. It's not gonna
Mm-hmm.
be nothing else. Bro,
Mm.
he let Canelo get his shit off, and bro, this is the formula right here. Counter with combinations, bro.
Mm.
When it come to Crawford and Canelo, all Crawford got to do is counter with combinations. Canelo gonna go out there and try to get rid of you with one punch.
Yeah.
If Canelo run up on you and you throwing your shit, he's not gonna trade with you. He's gonna let you get your shit off, and then he's gonna hit you. He's gonna try to hit you with one shot. So the key to it, when he come in there and he ready to let you get your
Mm-hmm.
shit off, and then bag up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Crawford, if I'm Bomac, I'm watching how Canelo don't like to chase people because them legs start burning. His
Mm.
legs was burning last night. Canelo looked gassed in the fifth round last night, bro. He
Mm.
looked gassed in the fifth round. Them thighs was burning from chasing Skull. So here's the thing. I'm looking at the Skull playbook. I'm looking at the Floyd playbook. I'm looking at the Bivol playbook, and I'm looking at the I can't look at the Triple G playbook from the first fight because Triple G is just he's strong, he a brute, and he taller. You feel me? Uh uh uh. But I'm looking at the Arislani Laura playbook as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And listen, bro, Floyd ain't do a lot of moving on Canelo. He fought Canelo mid-range and on the inside.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? He stayed there and waited for Canelo, yeah, but he was
Yeah.
first a lot too. So here's the thing: if I'm Bomac, I'm looking. I'm like, all right, Canelo gets tired easy. He's a lazy fighter. He gets
Mm-hmm.
tired easy. He waiting for you to give him something. So in the first quarter, I need TC. I need you to move around. I need you to pick your spots. Pow, 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 pow. Rack your points up in the first quarter of the fight, the first three rounds. I need you to
Mm-hmm.
make Canelo work his legs. I need you to
Mm-hmm.
burn his legs out. Pow, pow, pow. We know you're a little older too, but TC, but I feel like you're gonna be in better shape than a Canelo. You lighter
Mm.
on your feet than Canelo. So here's the thing. I need in that first quarter, I need you to work him out a little bit. Papa, get in, get out, get in, get out. For the next few rounds, I need you to really fight him southpaw. I
Mm.
need you to fight this whole fight southpaw. I need you to confuse him. I need you to make him not, I need you to have him not understanding what's in store for him. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? So,
Right.
so, so, so when you do start to be still just a little bit, make sure that your measurement in distance is on point and perfect. Make sure
Right.
that you're in punching range, but you're out of hitting range. You feel me?
Mm.
Cause
Mm.
Canelo gonna let you get your shit off. He gonna
Yeah.
let you get it off. So once you get mid range with Canelo, pop him, pop, 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 pop. Rack up your points and still stay at a good distance because he
Mm-hmm.
gonna try to get you with that one shot. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? And like he said to the cameras, I don't have to knock him out to beat him. Canelo ain't never been knocked out, and he got losses on his record. So it's a way
Mm.
to beat him without dropping him. All you gotta do is make this shit look way more lopsided than what William Skull did. Because
Right.
to me, William Skull won damn near every round just off of punches landed.
Right.
Just off the punches landed, whether he landed 2 punches, 3 punches, or 10 punches in a round, he
Right.
still outpointed Canelo. That boy won that fight last night, bro.
I
It's
agree.
no debate with me. I saw the fight, bro. Canelo wasn't even swinging. He couldn't cut the ring off. He couldn't go and get his money. He couldn't do nothing. I saw times where Skull was trying to take a quick breather in the middle of the round, and he would stand in front of Canelo. Canelo was just standing there looking at him.
Right. He was letting Canelo. I mean, he was trying to get himself together, but Canelo was letting him get himself together.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
They had a
So so
mutual
so
they had a mutual agreement.
right. What they call it, a silent agreement. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You take your breath, I'm gonna take mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, the perfect game plan for Bud, bro, is to work Canelo's legs early in the fight.
Right. I agree.
Don't use the whole, don't do it the whole fight. Don't
Right.
do it the whole fight, but we gotta burn his legs early because he don't like that. He lazy. He
Right.
got a bad knee. He got a bad knee. And I think he could be a 60 pounder. He just don't want to make the weight.
Right.
You understand me? So
Lazy is a
yeah,
bitch. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
bang.
feel me?
I was burnt out with the whole fact that I never got to really see William Skull. This was the first time I heard about him. I'm trying to figure out how William Skull got the opportunity over all these guys. You know what I mean? Even though, especially like a Benavidez, it's pissing me off that Benavidez, that wasn't Benavidez that night. Um,
It should have been. That's what you get for cherry picking.
you went out there cherry picking. You fight William Skull. William Skull giving you everything you're looking for as far as boxing. Except he's just not really engaging, like almost like he losing the fight. William Skull was fighting and was carrying the confidence of the favorite, like he was the favorite. You know what I mean?
Right,
And I just want to see William Skull step into his jab a little more, put his combination, like inflict some pain. Don't just
right,
score, inflict some type of pain. Now,
right,
if you want to be honest, William Skull did win the fight. You know why? Because that was a William Skull pace fight. You know what I'm
right,
saying? The fight was fought at his pace. Canelo really go crazy. He
right.
did some things, but he ain't go crazy. Um, and it's just I don't know, man. It's something is up with boxing right now. Something is up
Something in the
because
water.
because because it's too many big names this weekend for us not to have no highlights.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
Rolly
ain't
got
got
the
it.
only highlight.
Yeah, we ain't got enough highlights. Like something ain't
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. I
You know
saw
what I mean?
I saw Canelo going for the hips. He landed a few hip shots. I see you, Nick Northington. I see you. It's a lot of people say I'm tripping because I say that Skull won that fight. But listen
Mm.
to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. I saw Canelo go when Skull had his back to the ropes. Canelo come in with that one punch to the body. Skull waited on that punch. He let that man know, bro, you can't hurt me, bro. So when he waited on the punch, bro, he'll throw 4, 5 of them back.
Right,
Canelo was red in the face.
right,
You understand what I'm saying? We don't
right.
like the way, we don't like the fashion that he won in, but he
Yeah,
won.
yeah,
He won. The name of the game is hit and don't get hit. We saw
yeah.
Devin just win with the same strategy. We saw
Right,
Shakur win with the same strategy. We
right.
saw these people win with the same strategy. So why did the rules change when he got in there with Canelo?
Because they didn't want to fuck up the Bud Crawford fight.
Bud was on the sideline tweeting. I saw the tweet. Canelo, don't fuck up this bag, please.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
knew the nigga was losing, bro.
Yeah.
Canelo know he lost. When they said that Canelo, when they raised Canelo hand for that fight, that nigga Canelo
Yeah.
said, he knew
Mm-hmm.
he lost, bro.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? So maybe Skull didn't fight the way that we expected for a fighter to fight,
Right.
but he fought him in a manner to secure a win. He racked
Right.
up points on Canelo. Canelo probably ain't hit Skull in the face but twice with a jab.
Right.
Come on, bro. That ain't boxing either. So if we gonna blame Skull, we got to blame Canelo for being the face of boxing and picking that nigga. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Right.
shouldn't have picked him. You
He
could
should
have
have
gave us
picked.
that with Benavidez.
Hey, Bang, he should have just picked me. He should have just called me up.
You
I'm two
feel
hours
me?
away.
And
I'm two
that's what
hours
I'm.
away.
And then you know I'm finna coach you. I'm flying out there to be your corner man. You feel me? You know I'm
Why
gonna put
not?
together the perfect game plan for you, baby. You know what
Why
I'm
not?
saying? hey, hey, man. No, man, but for real, that boy say Canelo landed 8 power punches to the head the whole 12 rounds. That is not how you win a fight, bro.
Right. Right.
They
That shit
had
is.
and Chris Mannix. Yeah, we need you at this table too. We need you at this table too, bro.
I
By the
hate him.
sixth, by the sixth round, this man had Canelo up 6-0. Everybody that was sitting next to Chris Mannix was asking him, bro, what are you looking at?
Right.
What are you looking at, Chris Mannix? You can't win a fight with all that running. And they was like, I agree, but he's landing more punches than Canelo. Why is your scorecard looking like this? This nigga
Chris
had
Man
Skull winning 2 rounds.
Chris Mannix is one of those guys that's hired to paint a narrative. That's exactly who he is. Cause who the fuck is Chris Mannix? Let's
Right, right,
let's
right.
do it. Let's do it. You remember when they did a they did a they actually did a background check on Max Kellerman. Found out Max used to train a little bit. His brother was a fighter, and Max used to rap a little bit. So he was
I
around the
seen him
game.
rap. I seen him
Yeah,
rap.
yeah. I mean, he wasn't shit as a rapper, but he was all right. You know what I mean? He was around the game. You feel me?
Right.
But who the fuck is a Chris Mannix?
Now for real. For real. For real.
They could
Easily
have they
bought.
could have paid Andre Ward.
Facts. Facts. They
Shit, they
definitely
could
could
have
have got
gave me the
more.
money.
Facts. Come on, bro. You know, we already know you the best in the game, brother. We know where the money should have went to, bro. You feel me? And
This
we
shit
finna start
crazy.
I'm finna start petitioning for you to be on these panels, bro, with these people that don't know what the hell they looking at, bro. You feel me? We finna start petitioning for my guy Greg to be the zone top rank PBC something. We got to get him behind that announcer, behind that commentary table, bro. Cause these
For
niggas
sure.
don't be knowing what they looking at, bro. For me, bro, a lot of people say I'm tripping, bro, but I only had Canelo winning 1 round, and I gave him that round, bro. Whatever
Mm.
round it was, bro.
They said that they gave him the first round. The judges gave him the first round, and he didn't even land a punch in the first round.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's crazy work to me, bro. I don't
Yeah,
like it. I don't respect it. People want like this is my thing, bro. I want to root for all fighters. I want to
yeah,
root for the Canelos and all that because Canelo can actually fight. I like his style when he throwing punches. You know what I'm saying? I like his power. I like it all. But when they start like it's just too much head. They giving him too much head, bro. And he ain't even showing up like he's supposed to be showing up as the face of boxing.
mm,
You are
mm.
hold to it. You are held to a different standard when we call you the face of boxing. They was arguing with me on Twitter saying, Skull is a champion. This was before the fight. Skull is a champion. Ain't nobody say nothing when Bud fought in Gandu, in Dongo or however. I'm like, but Bud ain't the face of boxing.
Right,
You gotta hold
right,
these dudes are held to a different standard, bro. When you get
right.
all this praise and glory, You got to show us the miracles you work if we gonna call you God.
Yes, sir. I agree.
Come on, bro. Like this shit is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like that was the most disappointing outcome of that card. The FA Ajagba and Martin Bacoli, that was a robbery, but nobody lost. You feel me? They made it a draw. They could have at least gave Canelo and Skull a draw.
Hmm.
With that being said, I'm betting all my money on Crawford to beat up on Canelo for at least 11, 9 to 11 rounds. I don't think Canelo gonna win no rounds against Bud.
I'm in agreement. I ain't against you. I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Look,
And I
Boogie
can.
Bones say you cherry pick because you supposed to put on the show.
Right.
You shouldn't have picked him. You knew he was a mover. He always got problems with them Cubans, bro. And he a switch hitter. You shouldn't have picked him.
Yep. But they needed somebody to make it look good.
Come on, bro. You barked up the wrong tree. You you running around here. The same thing happened with Anthony Joshua fighting Jarrell Miller instead of Wilder. Jarrell Miller popped dirty. They cherry pick Andy Ruiz coming off of L.
Hmm.
They cherry pick Andy Ruiz, and we see how that turned out for him.
Hmm.
You Cadillacing coming to America for your first fight, and you choose to train in Miami and to fight in New York.
Mm.
We already knew it. You just came from Miami. You know you can't train a champion in Miami. Come on, bro. You can't train in Miami for no top shit. You
Unless you
feel
got him in
me?
the unless you got him in the trenches at all times.
Come on, bro. You got to be training in the projects in Miami, bro. You can't be on South Beach with this shit. You can't be
Yep.
in a big ass house with this shit.
Yep. Yep.
Come on, bro. Like this shit is weird to me, bro. These niggas act like they don't know what they doing out here, bro. You feel me?
You ain't
So,
lying.
I was coaching Skull a little bit. He listened. He listened a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He just did a little bit too much running for my instructions. I didn't want him to do all that running.
Yeah.
I wanted him to keep moving, but I wanted him to throw more punches. You understand
Yes.
me? So
Slow down,
I just
Skull.
yeah, slow down, Skull. You're killing them. Hey man. Hey man. So yeah, man. I just know what I'm saying? I
Just
don't know,
just
man.
it's just one of them weekends, cuz.
All right, so it was. So tell me this. TC is your fighter. Y'all
T-
getting ready
T-
for
Terrence
huh?
Crawford.
Crawford. TC is your fighter.
Hmm.
You preparing him for Canelo. What's your game plan? That's what I'm finna. You know what? That's what I'm finna start doing. We finna start making you the head coach for these fighters, and I need to get your take on it. What are you doing to prepare Bud for Canelo in September?
I, I need first I need that shotgun jab that he brought out for Earl. I need that.
So the southpaw jab, fighting
But I
out the
need the
southpaw
but
stance.
I need the shotgun jab. I need that boom on the end of it.
Right, right,
I don't need a little fast jab. I don't need the flickering jab. I need that slow bop, hands up high, boom, stepping
right,
into it, turning it over, making sure it
right,
comes straight back. I need that from the rip. Of course, we're gonna go boxing. We're gonna box him a little bit. We're gonna go in and out a little bit just to see if we can catch him freezing in his tracks. Right before Canelo throws punches, he tighten up, he open up, and then he tear. You know what I'm
right,
saying? They caught an instant replay of him yesterday going to the body with the right hand. Now, remember, this guy's orthodox. He threw the right hook to the body. The left hand was damn
flies
near
out.
outside the ring.
Right, right.
Those gaps and those openings, that's where we need to be working at. You know what I mean?
Okay,
That's where we need that work at. We need that work in between them shots. The hand speed that you was talking about earlier with the combinations, and we gotta make sure we getting our hands back up. And
right,
when Canelo going to the body, don't try to turn away from it. Don't try to keep your fucking eyes on him. Look him in his eyes. Sit down, catch that shot with your elbows or your forearm, and counter right off it. I mean, a lot of countering though, like you said, a lot of countering,
Yeah.
a lot of jabbing, and we gonna have to move the feet. We don't gotta move like skull. We don't gotta
Right.
move. I don't mean that kind of moving, but I'm just
Right.
saying we gotta. You know what I mean? We gotta be sharp. We gotta be on point. My main spill about that camp would just be being on point. Be on point. You know what I mean?
Right.
Stay alert. Stay alert. Make sure you're reacting. Make sure your timing is there. Make sure your footwork is there. Everything. I just need to see everything working.
Right. 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 Man, I'm telling you, bro. I feel like the main thing is two main things that'll beat Canelo. Work his legs out, and when you counter with three punches, at least three. You feel me? And get up out of there. Cause
Hmm.
Canelo don't like combinations flying at his face, bro. He
Hey,
gonna
but
let you get
bang,
your shit off.
bang, you know what's crazy? You telling the exact truth, right?
Right.
Now, I would take that, what you saying, give me that, start giving me that after six. Cause that's when Canelo start going through that hot spell, that dry
Got you.
spell.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Hey, yeah. Cause William
I ain't
Skull had
saying,
a. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
I ain't saying don't give it to me at all early on,
Right.
but I'm
Right.
saying stay focused on keeping the pace low. After
Right.
six, pick it up.
Right, right, right. Because he gonna be burnt out. He gonna be
Hmm.
burnt out. I saw. Look. Shan 100 grand said Amir Khan gave him trouble with that. Exactly. He don't like if you let him if you let Canelo throw a punch, you can take that little half a step back and just walk in on him. Pow, 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 pow. But you
Hmm.
gotta get back up out of there. You gotta
Hmm.
get back up out of there. You ain't gotta stay on the outside. You can stay mid-range so where you can still punch because you can get in there, get him with a few, bag up just a little bit, let him get his shit off, and then attack him again. Canelo likes
Hmm.
to reset. He loves to reset like between like every punch almost. You understand what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
And how you said you can see when he throw that right and that left is out there. Here's the thing. This is something that I always said. Remember, I told you I used to study Floyd, bro.
Yes, sir.
I know that Floyd, if when it comes to his defense, what makes him so solid with the defense to me, maybe this is not how, maybe this ain't his mentality, but this is what I see. Floyd is gonna make you throw the punch that he wants you to throw. He knows you're about to throw that punch. I
Right.
saw him lean over and put his face in front of Kodo's glove while he was against the rope, so
Right.
that Kodo can throw an uppercut. And damn sure enough, he threw an uppercut. Floyd got out the way.
Right.
So if I know what you're gonna throw before you throw it, and then when you throw it, you show it to me. You show me that you finna throw it. So with
Hmm.
Canelo, he showed him every punch. The same thing that I love Canelo for is his biggest flaw. He
Hmm.
shows you what he's about to throw.
Hmm.
So when it come to Crawford, like how you say he threw that. Go ahead, my bad.
Not to cut you off, bang. I'm looking
Right.
at Ryan and Rolly right now. They both weighed in at 146.
Oh, okay. So that was right there.
They was
They was right there.
welterweights. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a full 47 fight.
Yeah.
Um,
My
um,
my bad. My bad, bang.
No, 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 you good, you good. I play second fiddle to you. You the head coach. I'm the, you know what I mean? We
We got
good,
to work.
baby.
We got to work
we
together though.
we gotta work together. Know what I'm saying? So I think if Bud can focus on that, knowing Canelo's behaviors before he throw a punch, he can be ready for everything.
Yeah. Yep. I
You
agree.
understand what I'm saying?
I
Just just
agree.
just just study him, study his body language, understand what he's about to do. The only thing that Canelo sneaky with is his jab. And he not really a jabber.
And that left hook, if you stand there.
Right, 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 right. Cause when he swing it out, it almost come from the pocket. So it's like a Madonna hook. Cause you
Yeah.
don't know if it's going low or if it's coming up here. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Because of where he bring it from. So Crawford just got to be aware of that. And I think,
Yep.
man, I think he can cruise to a victory, bro. I think he
Yep.
can cruise to a victory, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We got the
Oh
We got
shit.
we got the 16-ounce Japanese A5 Wagyu cooking up for Turkey out of Sheik. I mean for Brandon out of Sheik, man. Hey man, we love the love, man. He say, I hear y'all, but we do not know how Crawford is going to carry that weight at all. And I see it already. He's going to be brave. I got you. And when he does, he is either gonna go out or he's gonna get on his tricycle. This fight will be different from Skull. You right. You absolutely right. And I do understand that. But this the thing.
Bud on the tricycle?
That's the thing. Like I don't see Bud moving too much. You know what I'm saying? Like not that much, because he like to get his lick back. You
Yeah.
hit Bud, he ready to punch you back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a Miguel Cotto or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he ready to
I
get
needs that.
I needs that. You know what I'm saying? Give me that. You know what I'm saying? So I I think maybe the power won't carry over at that high weight class. Maybe it won't, but I still think it'll be respectful enough to have Canelo second guessing. We all know Floyd wasn't as strong as Canelo. And Canelo
Hmm.
ain't keep running in there on Floyd because Floyd just had tricks of the trade. Like if you come in here with that strong shit, bro, I'ma pop you. A pound of feathers weigh the same thing as a pound of bricks. You feel me?
Mm.
So maybe the brick is more solid and it'll be, but it's still a pound. It's still
Yeah.
a pound. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So hey man, all he gotta do is keep it together, bro. I see him keeping it together out there, bro. It's the biggest fight of his life. You know what I'm saying? I really think he gonna go out there and shine on that boy. At first I was weary about it. I was thinking like, man, I'm voting for Bud, but I think Canelo just too strong. Bro,
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw what happened last night, bro. Bro, just the skill wise, Canelo
Yeah.
out the window. Canelo out the window, bro. When it comes to
Yeah.
TC, bro.
Yeah. I got Bud. Listen, I got Bud winning the fight. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care if he win it by a kick. I don't care if he win it by a round. I got Bud winning the fight.
Nah, that's a fact. I got him too, dog. I got him too. Bud got a bigger frame than Canelo. Yeah, and I think his arms might be like an inch or two longer. You know what I'm saying? Mike will say Bud will have to be careful trying to get his lick back if he gets hit with a solid shot. Facts.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
As far as when it comes to him trying to stand in that paint with Canelo, but he can beat him to the punch because Crawford is a master at punching you in between your punches. That's how he was so successful with with uh 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 Sean Porter and Errol Spence because he was picking them. He was picking them off in between they punches. So when Canelo coming, he's showing you these punches. He gonna be able to pick him off. Know what I'm saying? Nigga said Bud by body slam. Hey man, hey man, hey listen, Canelo, Z Pacino say Canelo need to fight Bud, then pass the torch. Here's the thing. Canelo need to fight Bud and retire. Because after Bud, we don't want to see you against B-Ball. We don't even care if you knock Bud out. We still don't want to see you against B-Ball. I didn't want to see the fight the first time. And we all know you ain't finna fight the Mexican monster, the real essay in the game. You feel me? So hey man, I don't know. I don't know. But it's about that time because he been babysitting these belts. And he just went and he just got his belt back from the last from the last babysitter. You understand me? So, I don't know, bro. Yeah, go ahead and go fishing, man. Go get on your yacht, ride through the Gulf. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. You know, a 3.5 reach advantage over Canelo. Damone. Hey man. All he got to do is stay in the right. I feel like if he keep his range proper, if he stay in the proper range, bro, Canelo ain't jumping in with nothing. He gonna plant his feet and try to throw with all his might. He a one punch pony, bro. He one punch at a time. Nobody wants smoke with Benavidez. Bud too quick and has power. Canelo going to sleep. You can see it. He got that. He got. You can see it. He got two left feet. Okay, I got you chosen one. I got you chosen one. Yeah, man. Like he like to stand there and plant his feet, bro. He don't. He ain't got no special effects. He just brute. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna get exposed. It's been exposed before. All you gotta do is do a little moving on, a little sticking and moving with Canelo, bro. You gonna frustrate him. We seen the frustration in his face last night. He was frustrated by the fourth round, breathing out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta go make the fight happen. You gotta go create the fight. He got a 4-fight deal for 400 million, though, bang. He not walking away from that. He just walked away from. He fucked over the zone in that first deal that they had. He fucked over PBC when he got out of that deal and didn't complete that to the fullest. Now he over there with Turkey. Man, we don't know what Canelo gonna do, bro. We don't know what Canelo gonna do, bro. Say Bud didn't look great at 54, but he was fighting a mover. Bud was preparing for somebody that was gonna come forward and apply pressure. That's Madrimal's actual game. But when he fought Madrimal, Madrimal became a more patient fighter. So when Madrimal fought Virgil Ortiz, I said, man, listen, before the fight, I said, listen, if Virgil, if Madrimal come in there fighting Virgil the way that he fought Crawford, Virgil gonna have problems. If Madrimal come in there fighting his usual fight against if Madrimal come in there fighting his usual fight, everything before Bud is gonna play right in. And damn sure enough, after like 4 rounds, in the first like 4 rounds, Madrimal gave Virgil all kind of trouble. And that's because he was fighting like a boxer. He was boxing. But when he tried to start like just getting in there and welling off, doing the typical Madrimal moves, it played right into Virgil's hands. That's why he was able to beat him. So you dealing with somebody that's gonna be a live body. Canelo gonna be a heavy bag out there. You understand what I'm saying? He not gonna do all that moving. All this movement is his head movement. And this here, he ain't doing no ducking. He just rolling off punches and leaning back. It's nothing special. You feel me? Yeah, Madrimal burnt his legs in the first 4 rounds. You right. You right, Clip. Madrimov didn't let his hands go in that fight like he did in the other fights against Bud. That's who Bud was training for, because they only seen Madrimov fight one way. He only had like 10 fights before he fought Bud. And niggas was so, oh, he the best at 54. Can't nobody beat him but Bud. Like, bro, who else? Bro, he ain't even fought nobody.
Who that?
Talking about Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? Uh Cosmic Mirror said, I apologize for being the truth that I shouldn't have let you decide. Oh shit, I ain't see it. Somebody smoked him. He must have been talking shit. Bud is top 5 all time, especially after beating Canelo. All time? That's a stretch.
I
All
give him.
time?
I give him top. I give him top 5 of the last 30 years.
Something like that. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? But all time? Like, come on. Like, He only
Cause
got what, 2 killers on his resume? Well, let's say Gamboa and Spence.
mm,
Sean Porter was done.
Sean Porter was done.
Sean Porter was done. He had it in his mind before the fight started that this is my last fight.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
Porter say he ain't never got out the bed for nobody the way that he got out the bed for Errol Spence.
Yeah.
So the best Sean Porter that we probably seen was against Errol Spence, as far
Yeah.
as like in the end. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know about that, bro. So he got Madrimal don't even count. He ain't no killer. He ain't even a factor to me at 154. So, and
hmm
I'm not sitting on Crawford record. We just trying to say if he top 5 all time or not. Because in that top 5, you got to include Floyd. Floyd beat him easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
B-Ball
Floyd
got
made it
more
look easy.
killers. B-Ball got more killers on his record than Crawford do.
Hmm.
So, so,
I
so
mean, I mean, but you, man, a lot of this shit is based off of fame, bro.
it is. It is. The noise. It's based off the
A lot of
noise.
it. Yup.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So, man, tell me, bro, how did the amateurs go? You got to tell these people you just called the amateur fight, man, commentating.
Well, I wasn't exactly commentating. I was the announcer. So all
Oh,
I'm
you was
doing
bringing
is,
them out.
Yeah, well, I'm calling their names. I'm calling their nicknames. You know, this one representing this part or whatever. You know what I mean? This from this gym. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna tell you this though. The amateur show was good money, and it was crazy because the kid who headlined the show, the show was at a school. He actually go to that school, and then he
Oh,
headlined the
yeah.
show.
He
So
finna get
that
all the
was,
pussy. He finna get all the pussy.
and it's crazy you said that because when I announced him as the winner when he won the fight, and he did win. When I announced him as the winner, I called him Justin Bieber. Then I said his name the right way, but
Okay.
I was like in the red corner, Justin Bieber. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So
He a white
so
kid.
huh?
He white.
No, he actually white and black. He mixed.
Okay, yeah, yeah. He get all the pussy. Little half breed nigga.
And he got the curly hair and shit.
Right, right,
Um,
right, right, right,
but I'm
right,
a
right.
but I'm gonna tell you something too. A lot of people don't know this. Boots got a nephew. One of his brothers got a son named Carter.
Farah, Farah.
Yeah, Farah got a
I
son
think
named
I met him.
Carter.
I think I met him at the fight. Well, I didn't meet him, but I think I seen him at the fight when I came out there.
This little motherfucker mean, man. And I ain't doing that. I ain't saying that because of Boots. This little motherfucker is mean because first of all, he came out on game plan. He's sticking with the game plan. He popping a jab, taking a step back. He peeping mistakes. He keeping that right hand up. You know what I mean? His his awareness is through the roof at like 9 years old, maybe 9 or 10, like 9. But what I was most impressed with was his explosiveness as a kid.
Mhm.
You
Right,
got a 9-year-old hitting a guy and they head flying straight back and they stumbling across the ring. And listen, the little motherfucker he was fighting wasn't no sucker.
right.
He wasn't no sucker at all. Fight. His nephew, man, I think they got another one. I know it's early, but I think they got another one. This little motherfucker is mean, man.
Who is his main trainer?
His father, Farah.
Okay, 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 okay. That's solid right there.
I got the I still got the bout sheet right here. You know
Who
what I
he fought?
mean?
He fought somebody from Philly, or they was from Jersey or DC or
He
something.
was from he's from Pensacola, New Jersey. A kid named Jalen Arcina, and his name is Carter Cohen. You know what I'm saying?
Carter Cohen.
Yeah, Carter Cohen. That's Boots' nephew, and Jalen Arcina was the kid he was fighting. They both could fight. Don't get it fucked up. They both can fight.
Right.
But man, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
man.
that young boy, he gonna be tough. He gonna be tough.
Nah, that's what's up, dog. That's what's up. That's what's
And
up.
I always have fun doing that shit because I could be myself. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm practicing. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Okay. Yana XL say he 4-0, right?
Yeah, he's something like that. Yep.
Right, 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 right. Oh, he say I met Pooh. I didn't meet him because he young. You say he 9, so I might have met Pooh.
No, Pooh and Faraz, the brothers. The son name is Carter, the little kid I'm talking about.
Right, right, right. Okay, 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 okay. So it's Pooh, Farah.
Faraz, the taller one. He the tallest one.
Which one kind of heavy set?
That's Pooh.
That's Pooh. That's who I met. That's who I met. I didn't meet
Yeah.
Farah, but I seen Farah. I
Hmm.
met, but I think I met Pooh though. Yeah, race pacer. We working, baby. You know, we had, you know what I'm saying, we had it in store for y'all, man. Yeah, yeah. When we was outside, he said I met him when we was outside. That's a fact. That's a fact. You sure right.
Hmm.
That nigga say they from Jersey. How you know, Greg? Look at their shoes.
I'm just saying. Certain shit you could just see.
Hey, man, I see that's a universal thing then, man.
Yes, sir.
Straight up, man. God damn, dog. Hey,
It's
man.
like this.
Hey,
A clip. If you see niggas wearing Jabot shorts with butters on, where they from? What part of the city they from? Watch this.
Jabos and Butters.
Jabot shorts and butters.
Let's see what he say. nigga there now. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, cause you can almost tell like a South Side, like back in the day, like in my day, cause everybody dressed the same nowadays. But
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, you can always tell a North Side nigga from a South Side nigga in the
Mm-hmm.
city. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey, yeah, you can always tell. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Straight
shit.
up, bro.
I
Uh,
feel.
um, what I gonna say? So what's up, man? How is Josephette looking? Camp already started, right?
I ain't been able to be in the gym, bang, cause my my mom, the shit with my mom, so I ain't even been in
Right,
the
right,
gym.
right. How? Well, we'll
I
talk.
c- I can't get right until you know what I mean. I know she
Right,
right
right, 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 right. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Um, he say it sound like some Northeast shit.
No, that's North Philly for you. But
Jabos and
but but
Tim.
yeah yeah. They was wearing these motherfuckers. It be the midsummer. These motherfuckers got butters on.
Bro, hey man, one thing I like, I got some Tims, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I can't see how y'all niggas wear Tim's 365, dog. Like running from the police and shit, bro. Like that, hey man,
They
I gotta
used
take
to
these boots off.
listen. They used to be mandatory. Like you had to have a pair. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be
Right,
wearing nothing else.
right. That's
Like when the
that.
night, like when the night boots first came out, they looked crazy to us. Like I'm not wearing them big ass boots.
ACGs.
Yeah, the ACGs when they first came out, to us they was like, "What? Jones
Right,
crazy? I'm not wearing them."
right,
And then you got to remember, but Timberland make different versions. So
right.
you might got the chuckers, which is like smooth. You can get them in brown, black, brown or black. And they was low cut. They was like low cut leather. You know what I
Okay,
mean? But you gotta remember, in those days, everybody throwing their dickies over top. So you cool.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But we know which Jones they is. Or you might have got they used to call them the hikers. But they was called the damn, I forgot. But they know what I'm talking about with the net, not the net, but they got it's like a net material in the middle, and it could be tan and green, or it could be all black. That was like my
Okay.
favorite, the all black hikers. That was my favorite shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the tan butters. You know what I'm saying? Or you might got the beef and broccoli hikers, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the hikers? What's the hikers? Is the hikers the ones that's a little taller than the rest of them?
No, the hikers is like a low cut Jones. Like they low cut too, but they a little higher. They're a little higher than the chuckers. I gotta show you, man. Damn, I
Okay,
gotta show you.
okay. Yeah, cause see out here, we tennis shoes. Hey
Right.
man, niggas is Jordans, Forces.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all tennis shoes out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but 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 I think probably like 60% to 70% of every household of niggas that put that shit on, that really be
Yeah.
rocking that shit, they all got Tims nowadays. Know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He say, "Bang, you thinking about the 40 below? What you
Yeah. The
talking
40.
about?"
That's a version too. Those is the Jones that Bishop had on in Juice.
Them the ones I'm thinking about. And
Yeah.
then niggas will tie them hoes all the way up to the top.
Now I'm gonna tell you that was New York. We ain't really we had them. We had if you really to be honest back in my day when motherfuckers wearing their Timbs like when if you see the 40 and belows, an old head got them on. You
Okay,
ain't catch
okay.
you ain't catching none of the youngins with them on. You know what I mean it was the old heads that had the 40 belows.
Right. Um, yeah, we tennis shoes out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's all tennis shoes. Um,
Yeah,
what I gonna ask you? Anyway, fight today, but his fight coming on like around prime time,
10 o'clock.
yeah, like nine. It's nine out here. So yeah,
What he
yeah.
gonna be
What you
on? He
think?
gonna be on ESPN?
I think it's on. It's top ranked. So I think it's gonna be on ESPN. Let me
Yeah,
see.
ESPN.
Yeah. Anyway. Uh.
Yeah, ESPN. Clip said, yeah.
ESPN. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, here's the thing. So what you think about that fight?
I don't know who he fighting.
Okay, tell me this.
I'm about to look.
Why you
I'm
looking?
I'm listening.
Who is the most beautiful fight for Inoue right now that'll take him through there?
The kid at Top Rank, the big skinny kid. Uh,
What's his name? Uh,
Espinoza.
Espinoza. Espinoza. All
Yep.
right.
Yep.
So it was somebody that I mentioned last night for Inoue that I want to see. Fuck, dog. It was a little. It's a little nigga. Damn, who was that? Not. It wasn't. Shoo. Who the fuck was that, bro? It's somebody that I want to see Inoue fight, bro.
Mm.
I can't think of it right now, bro. I spoke on it last night, bro. I think that'd be a good ass fight. Who the fuck was that, bro? I can't remember. But
Clip said he already. Bob already said he ain't doing the Espinoza fight.
it was Bam. It was Bam.
Bam. Ooh. Bam
Bam.
just Bam just a lot smaller, like weight wise. Weight wise.
Right. But him to move up though, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I think they gonna probably size up. They probably size up. You know what I'm saying? But Bam, bro. Bam Rodriguez, bro. I don't think we talk enough about him on our channels, bro. But
Yeah.
Bro, Bam is a talent, bro. He's a talent with skills. That's what I
Mm.
love about him, bro. He got the talent and the skills, bro. And he fight like
Mm-hmm.
one of us. You feel me?
Mm.
He let them hands go like an essay, but his feet, he got he got them electric slide feet. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like when you at the family reunion or the barbecue, you know what I'm saying? Everybody cut the radio on. It's you know what I'm saying? Everybody get to doing the electric slide, and
Yes,
he
sir.
got them kind of feet. You
Yeah.
feel me? So
Yeah.
I'm rocking with Bam, bro. Texas boy, I'm going to that fight. Eric Harris, OGEH. That boy, he put it on my mind last night. He say, man, that Bam fight in Dallas, I didn't even know that. He
Hey,
said that
when is
Bam
it?
fight in
When
Dallas,
is it?
July.
Okay. Good.
You know what I'm saying? Uh uh what day is Joseph Fett fight again?
Joseph fighting June 6th.
June 6th. Okay, yeah. We got time. We got time. I'm definitely there. Definitely there. I hope you can make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, nah, for real. Seeing Bam in person is way different than watching them on TV. That motherfucker nice. Yeah, Bam the truth, bro. Bam the
Yeah,
truth.
he is. I like him a lot.
Hey,
He
yeah,
fighting
man.
Roman. He fighting Raymond Cardenas.
Cardenas, that's who it is. You know
All
about
right,
him?
no, I'm about to check him out right now.
Can anybody in the chat tell me if this is gonna be a good fight or is it just another victim for Inoue?
Hmm.
Is
Where
he a
they fighting
victim
at?
or is he a competitor? Huh?
They fight in Vegas.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Uh oh.
Absolutely.
Uh oh. You know what that mean?
Yeah. What
The
that mean?
inspect
Talk to me.
the inspection is in. We 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 might we
Hey,
might be in, we might be in for a good fight.
hey, we got the hey man, I need you to piss in this cup. I need you to
He
follow
said
me.
he said me right now. Yeah, bring your ass.
He might pull he might pull a Nigel Ben and pass
Mm.
out, acting like he's fainting. Hey, you see, hey, you know they say Nigel Ben passed out after that G-Man fight on his way to the locker room so he can avoid a drug test. Oh,
Ooh.
that's dirty business, boy. That's
Ooh.
that's dirty business. And then we seen what happened to G-Man in that fight. He wasn't the same after that. You
Right.
feel me? So
Right.
that's a sad situation, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
That's why I
crazy.
say I only agree with the juice if both fighters are agreeing that we finna be dirty. But if
Right.
you
Let's
got
get
one,
dirty.
let's get dirty. If you're gonna be dirty, I'll get dirty. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mm-hmm.
can't be the only one getting punished for it. If I pop dirt, because I this one thing I never saw. Maybe I ain't been paying close enough attention over the years. I ain't never
Mm-hmm.
seen two fighters pop dirty against each other. It's always
Mm-hmm.
just one. It's always just one. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. If you gonna be dirty, I got to be dirty. That's how
All
we make
right,
it fair.
so
All
all right,
right.
so it only been 20 seconds, right? But what I see from Cardenas, Mexican kid, good boxing skills though. You could
Okay.
tell he influenced by the new school of boxing because he ain't boxing like a Mexican. He boxing. He using his
Okay.
jab. He taking steps back. He feeling with the jab. He feeling with his shots before he load up. He
Right.
what I do like about him from this clip is he throwing nice short shots. He not cocking his punches. Um,
Okay.
and
Okay.
he looking for different angles. But I can't tell too much because it's still too early. And this fight was from a couple years ago, to be honest. But I do like what I'm seeing from him. But I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
think what I'm already looking at that I don't think he's ready for is the level of an NUA.
Okay. 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 The footwork, the speed, the IQ, the angles.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
man.
complete package and the intensity level. Like once the level go up and intensity, I don't know if he gonna be ready for that.
Yeah, cause in a way, he'll come out and he'll let you get your shit off in them first couple of rounds just to try to figure you out. Then he gonna see everything that you don't do right, and he gonna capitalize, bro.
Yeah.
G baby, we already man, we talked about the card Friday and Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, G baby, you pulled up as we was doing the dishes.
Hey, now for real, everybody done got their to go plates. We served up some good fish today: shrimp, crawfish, crab, lobster, scallops, mussels, clams.
Mm,
Man, we had it all. Snow crabs, blue crabs, Dungeness crab. We had it all. It was a surf and turf day, man. All kind of cuts of steak. You know what I
mm-hmm.
mean? It was all prime. Turkey out of sheep pulled up. He VIP, so he got that Japanese A5 Wagyu. You know what I'm saying? Big boy. You know what I'm saying? 32 ounce with the bone in it. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
For
Hey man,
sure.
you feel me? So yeah, man. Hey man, but listen, man. We love the love. We appreciate everybody that came through and enjoyed this good cooking. I hope
Absolutely.
y'all got y'all doggy bags. I hope y'all got fat full. Take some of this shit home to your people, man. We got plenty of leftovers. 2 cents. Hey man, and they said nice size plate, Keisha. Hey, hey, Mr. Hey, Keisha, bring Mr. Butler a plate.
Uh-huh.
Hey
For
man, you
sure.
can't miss me, man. That's Menace to Society, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But yeah, man. Hey, man. Listen, man. Everybody that donated, everybody that pulled up and showed love,
yep.
everybody that disagreed with us. A lot of times when we cook like this, we don't really get to the questions like talking about. But I'm glad y'all engaged. I appreciate all y'all. It's half animal 1 5. That's the
Mm-hmm.
cash app, the preferred message, the preferred method of
Mm-hmm.
payment.
Mm-hmm.
Half animal 1 5.
Mm-hmm.
Half HALF
Mm-hmm.
animal one
Mm-hmm.
five. You know what I'm saying? That's
Absolutely.
the cash app. And we
Yep.
absolutely are gonna watch the Inouye fight, Mike Brown. Um Next week we in Philadelphia. What's on the menu?
Hey man, fuck it. We doing regular platters, man. Cheesesteaks and fries.
Oh man, I went to gyms. I went to
Yeah,
gyms. Them cheesesteaks is serious.
yeah,
Them
yeah.
Philly cheesesteaks is serious. Don't go to Philly and say you want to go get you a Philly cheesesteak. Cause
Mm-hmm.
that's not, they gonna look at you like this nigga must be a tourist. They
Mm-hmm.
call steaks. Tell them you
Mm-hmm.
want to go get a steak. Tell them you finna go get a steak. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I
Yes,
like,
sir.
hey man, we got, hey man, tell them to shit. We got steaks on the menu next week. We in Philly.
We gonna dress them up, but we got steaks and fries. We doing platters. Or you can get a side of onion rings if you don't want the fries.
Understood? And you only need one steak. Cause
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get by 2 steaks worth of steak in the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? They definitely gonna lean you over. You understand me? So hey man. So I hope y'all come with empty stomachs next week, cause your ass gonna get fat full. You know what I'm saying? We definitely cooking and serving, man. But yeah, man, all the fam. I gotta shout out the fam. 2 cents. Empty the clip. State your case. Brandon Alashik. OGEH.
Tego.
Foreign. Tago.
All make
uh
original.
Olmec Original. Boy, me and Olmec Original ain't agree on nothing last night, but that's my
Uh-huh.
guy. You feel me? That's my guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, everybody, man, if I miss you, blame it on the brain and not the heart, man. It's all love and respect, baby. For
Yes, sir.
real.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey man, we at this piece. Bang, bang. Like, share, subscribe. Tell somebody about us, bro. Just go to the page and text the page to somebody, a random person. Just go through your Rolodex and just start sending the page out to people, man. We
Mhm.
love the love, man. Signing out, man. Sunday dinner,
Yes, sir.
my guys.